On Monday, social media worldwide suffered one of the most serious crashes ever. Notably, Facebook, Instagram and WhatsApp were blacked out in parallel. Besides, Google, Amazon and PlayStation services hit a snag. Eventually, everything was brought back to life after the social networks had been inaccessible for 5 hours. On Tuesday morning, Facebook reported that the main culprit for the outage was a massive cyber attack which ended up with more than 1 billion Facebook contacts stolen. The jitters knocked down all the stock indexes on Wall Street. The Nasdaq, tracking dynamics of high-tech companies, incurred the most losses, having fallen 2.1%. Due to severe crash, Facebook stocks plummeted 4.8% yesterday. Net worth of its owner, Mark Zuckerberg, shrank by more than $6 billion in a few hours. Even though the US stock market made painful losses, the S&P 500 did not sink below the lowest levels of the first bearish wave on September 20. The index shed only 1.3% and fell to 4,300 points. Analysts expect the index to trade on the corridor between 4,270 and 4,350 points. The US dollar was also affected by yesterday's turbulence and declined in response. However, on Tuesday morning, the greenback regained its losses. The technical chart indicates a further advance. Meanwhile, the US dollar index is already at elevated levels, trading at near 94.00. If the bullish scenario comes into play, it's expected to trade between 93 and 70 and 94 and 30 points. The USD CAD pair is likely to extend a decline from the current level of 1.2620 towards 1.2500. Yesterday, OPEC and its allies decided to maintain valid quotas of oil production rates, neglecting beyond energy demand. The verdict has sent oil prices soaring. A new bullish wave in the oil market is pushing the USD CAD pair down. So the currency pair tends to stick to the lower border of the corridor between 1.2500 and 1.2750. Bitcoin is hovering around $49,000 today. As expected, its price is moving slowly but surely towards the target of $50,000 that was predicted earlier. How long time does it take to reach the target? Nothing is certain. Anyway, the crypto market is overwhelmed by optimism amid the lack of headwinds, which could disrupt a rally towards our target. The crypto market turned oversold for 4 months. Hence, such market conditions set the stage for bullish momentum. All in all, experts say the US stock market has entered a recovery stage after a slump yesterday. The stock market is getting back on track against the background of the US economic recovery and rising expectations for monetary tightening by the Federal Reserve. Notably, stock quotes remain uncomfortably inflated, so further growth of US stocks is muted under such conditions. The blackout of social media yesterday and Facebook stock slump in particular reversed market sentiment. Perhaps today we will find out details on the most severe crash in Google history. Yesterday, Wall Street was ready to regain losses. The market found support from the report on US factory orders for August, as the actual print surpassed the forecast by 1.2%. And today, the US stock market is likely to continue its recovery. And that's all for today. We keep monitoring the financial market situation. Subscribe to our channel and see you tomorrow.